But again, so you're gonna come in, you're gonna see this page in the morning, okay? And usually you're gonna see channel okay. Channel okay means you're done. There's nothing really else, anything else you have to do here. You're always gonna be in local. Local means you're running it from here, not from SCADA. In most plants, you don't want them running from SCADA. Why? They run them from SCADA and nobody ever comes and checks what the real problem is. You're always gonna turn the system on. Then you get from there, you're gonna see what your set point is. That's 30 is standard for Massachusetts. Your dose, it's gonna come up. So if that's set at 30, this is usually gonna run at about 30.5, 31. We always set it a hair higher. Your flow, right now, like I said, I have it set at 0.5, but I could change that to anything I want. Once we get the flow signal, it'll be this color, and that means you can't change it. Okay, now we're reading it we're reading the UVT 82.3, 82.2. Then when you come in, that's all set. You go to your channel, you go to auto. You always want to run an auto. Manual, somebody comes in the middle of the night, they got called out, they didn't know what to do, they just throw it in manual and go home. Next day, you're like, oh, set it in auto. You can't turn it on or off because it's in auto. It's saying, hey, nobody's gonna mess with me. You're seeing basically right now, let me reset these alarms. Yeah, so now we're green. Green means good. Red means basically ready to go. So I'm calling for 24 lamps on 3 rows. If I change that flow to 1 million gallons, and we will, I'll do it in a minute, you'll see more rows that come on, and then you'll see them timing out. So again, 3 rows are dosing, 3 rows are required, 24 lamps are on. The 2 lamps that are out, they're the 2 I unplugged, and then there's your timing out. So if rows were timing out, because we went down in flow, it would say 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, and then it's counting down, okay? That's what our actual dose is right now, 37. So it's gonna settle itself down to get closer to 30 once we're done. This is my favorite page, channel overview. Guy coming in a year down the road, he's got to change a bunch of lamps. He changes them before lunch, forget which ones he changed. Usually when I do a rebuild on a plant, I take a picture of this page, I go start replacing them all, then I come back and I reset the hours and cycles, and I'll show you how to do that too. Try to keep your hours and cycles. If you have a couple lamps that go bad in a couple months, we're gonna replace them. You got a couple lamps that go bad in a couple years, we're gonna tell you to take pictures of the hours and cycles. And if we see that the hours and cycles say 70,000 hours on them, we know you're not resetting your hours and cycles. So back to here. You have your cleaning settings, like I said. Now it's enabled. I can go to here. But your cleaning settings, you can change it to 24, which I will do.
Did you have to put in a manual?
No.
To change it?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Then you have your bank rotation. Like I said, your lead bank is 1 right now. If you want it to do it, you can do it in hours. Personally, if you're gonna do it, I'd say make it once a month. You don't want it every day because now you're in cycles to the lamps. If you do decide to do that, do you think you want that?
In the beginning.
So I'll set that up too. Maintenance mode is really for bigger systems when you want to take down like a whole channel. You would basically enable maintenance mode in that channel. So now you don't have to worry about while you're working in it. It doesn't turn the lamps on. There's no way for the lamps to come on. It's a safety factor thing. Set all modules auto. Again, if you came in here, and it's again more for bigger systems, you know, they got 12 modules. You don't want to sit there and go through every page. You hit set all modules in auto. Inside the modules. So now you're always in auto. You have your wiper control here. You can start a cycle like I did. You can just let it do it once a day by itself. You're gonna see the milliamp current come up. Okay, you heard it kick on, 216. We have them maxed out at 300. It gets to 300, it's gonna run. If it stays at over 300, it's gonna wiper overload. That's usually a sign something's in there. I've had fish this big in there. Get out there and there's a 5-gallon bucket smashed through it. I'm like, well, now this isn't a warranty call no more, you know? So again, lift it. If you let it run like we did, with it up in the air, and you see that number getting real high, you know, look right in that area that there's something there. There could be something on the bulbs. Tampon strings get wrapped around the screwdrivers, and you got to basically chisel them out. Just when your wiper's running, just If you see that number starting to climb, you can look right there and you're going to see something's there. It's going to screw it up, okay? Your UV sensors, this is what tells you if it's dirty or clean. You only have the one. But it goes in this sleeve here, sits down here, reads all the bulbs all the way around. So if these things get dirtier, or if your water gets dirtier, the number goes down. You get down, when it's running, it's going to run about a 30. When they get dirty, it's going to be at a 2, and you're going to get an alarm. If you get it down to a 1, it's going to scream at you saying, hey, somebody's just not taking care of me.
Just transmittance.
Transmittance is done. Yeah.
Yep.
Our systems are guaranteed from 55 and above. Anything below that, your water's so clean that it's reading really high.
Now, we switch
150.
to the module. Do we have to swap that probe
No.
over to the other side?
No, just let it, because that's all it's doing. It's reading this whole channel. Then you have your DCA alarms, ballast over temp. Again, that's if your fans go bad. Ballast GFI, same thing, just the ballast goes bad. DC over temp, that means inside that cabin it got way too hot. Wiper motor timeout, that means it didn't make it down and back up in the 9 minutes either down or 9 minutes back up. Wiper motor overload, that's our 300. Wiper limit switch, same thing. It's saying it didn't make it down, didn't make it up. COM error means we're not communicating. Invalid command means we're asking it to do something, it didn't do it. That's usually a sign that communications are bad. Heartbeat loss, same thing. It's communications, they're not talking back and forth. Then inside each, here's your lamp hours and your lamp cycles. You can reset them just by here. Bang, you hit that. Once you replace the lamp, you can do reset hours, or you can do reset cycles. Again, it tells you your ballast temperatures that are inside. It reads them. It'll alarm if they do get high, and you can reset them here. Okay? And again, here, wipers moving down. There's your IP address. You'll get the copy of the program, which Grady probably already has, but they'll turn that over. You have spare parts that you'll be getting.